But all in all, what I'm trying to say is gents are venturing so much into this. Kudos to you. That's why I was saying what a lady can do, a man can do better. On contrary, what a man can do, a lady can do better. So all in all, it's something 50-50. But there are certain things definitely a lady will never do regardless. That's what a man does perfect. Someone is already thinking somewhere, but it's fine. Let's leave that on that. You did say it took you quite a number of time to stabilize. Right now, I believe you have 80% of the decoration that you need to have you booked for event. And then let's look at your computers and the use of these computers and how long it took you to purchase them, because you are here dealing with a decoration. So I don't know if the computers are also acting in a way of having designs and so forth. Is something I need to know from you.
Yeah, basically I started with a laptop. Yeah, it was a laptop I got from where I was studying from. Yeah, I acquired a laptop for studies. So that laptop, I later brought it to Chris Events to start with. So that's my first computer, the one I started using here. And then from there, there was need now. There was need to do other things of which my laptop could not handle. Yeah, that's when I started buying computers, because basically in the computers we do graphics designing, we do photoshopping, those applications, the softwares, they require a lot of space, memory in the computer. So my laptop didn't have enough memory. So that's why I opted to buy computers to ease the work. Because decoration, firstly you have to do planning. The planning of which you have to draw. Like when we are going to do an event, what we do is we first draw, we come up with the arrangement, how everything is going to. I get a picture, I draw, then I print it out.
Let's leave it right on that. Actually, we have so far, exhausted our 30 good minutes. We are going in for a short commercial break. And when we get back, our dear viewers, you will still be with us on West Nile TV. The program running on is Business Bank. Your host is Lady Bits Together. Today I'm with Chris Events right in Ochiba. Good morning.
West Nile TV, lighting up the region. West Nile TV, lighting up the region.
Right then, most welcome back from that break, and I hope you're still with us. For those who have just joined us, most welcome on the session for the Business Bank right on West Nile TV. Today we're at Chris Events, a place that is in Ochiba. Yes, Ochiba Coast, of course. That's where we are, still in Arua City. How we are going to get this gentleman, earlier on he gave you, but in the due course of the show, he'll as well be telling you where you can get him for bookings and other personal businesses. There we go. And allow me to welcome you back from the break.
Yeah, thank you. Chris Events, we are located at Ochiba Coast. Ochiba Coast Trading Center. I think everyone in Arua knows Ochiba Coast. Yeah, you just come at the center. There's a clinic called Shogel opposite it, Chris Events. We have our signpost. There's banner outside that you cannot get lost. And then if you want to reach us, either if you cannot make it to our offices here, you can find us on social media. Social media, our handles Chris Events, Twitter, which is X now, Facebook, Instagram, all Chris Events. And then on WhatsApp, we use the number 0777 256697. You can as well use it for calls, to make bookings. Yeah.
All right, I thank you. That is a brief about Chris Event, and I think there's no need now to say, where am I going to get you? How do I get you? Those ones now it has been answered. I thought that will become later on, but luckily enough it has come. We'll be giving you a reminder in the closer of this show as well. Earlier on, you were still telling us about the digital use of printing, planning of events, the use of these computers in the office. We did cut you, so please go on and tell us more about it.
Yeah, I was saying these computers, basically we use them for photoshopping. In the process of planning an event, you have to plan the seating arrangements, you have to plan where the bride are going to sit, the reception arrangement, all. So the plan, we have a software there we use to design the plan. We design the plan, it looks like the same as building plan for construction, construction plan. So we come up with the design. We also share the design with the client, to approve whether this the plan is okay with them. And then we also take a look at the venue, the nature of venue, to help us plan. So after drawing, then I get my teams on board. Then we discuss that plan, what we can do about that plan before going to the field. And then the computers, what we do there is also we design wedding invitation cards. Wedding invitation cards. And then there's also the background for taking photos, which is called the photo booth. The photo booth, we normally design it here, though we don't have large format printing. We print from Kampala, but we design from here. And then we also we not only design for Chris Events, most of the decorators in Arua, they design from us here. We design, we send to decorators, they go and print. And then all our clients, we make cards for them from here. Basically that's the use of these computers. And then also record keeping. We keep records. All our books in the computer.
Quite amazing about that is Chris Events. But then let's look at the bad sides of business. Like I did say, there's no business that only has good sides. There's a bad side, there's that frustrating side of a business, there's that stressful part of the business. You'll be like, okay, I think I just need to lock this office and go home and rest. I think I just don't need to go for these bookings because of ABCD. I think I'm going to lay my tools down because of ABCD. I have to send those who are working with me home because of ABCD. But taking that decision alone is very hard. So we're looking at the bad side of the business that almost made you to lay down your tools.
Basically there are a lot of challenges in this business here. And then the first challenge is with the clients. Normally clients, they first make a deposit, and then for you to get the balance, it's always hard. So we have had huge debts which are outside, which are not cleared. That is one of the challenges, one of the things which is letting us down. And then the second is, in decoration, you cannot have everything. You cannot buy every material. And then also in decoration, things keep on changing, trends keep on changing. You may buy this material today, tomorrow it is outdated already. So what we normally do is we hire most of our materials we hire from Kampala, though we have the basic ones here. So for quality purposes we hire from Kampala. So one of the challenges we face is you can order for materials from Kampala and they take long to reach Arua. Sometimes you send money to hire materials from Kampala and those people, they don't respond. You end up losing your money. You end up getting disappointed. Yeah. And then another challenge we face here is basically for me is transport. Yeah, transport has been a major challenge because once the logistic people, once they hear that it's a decoration, they know that he has money, so they overcharge. So it has really been a challenge for us. And then also another challenge is we have a lot of challenges, but let me give this last one because there are many. The other challenge we have is also with the trust. Yeah, trust is there, and then also expectation. Trust comes with expectation. A client may come that they just need a simple decor. You give them a quotation of a simple decor, reaching on the site where you're doing decor, the expectation grows bigger. They keep on asking for things which is out of the budget. Then after the event, they complain that the work is not all that. So that has been one of the challenges we face. Yeah.
But I believe some of these challenges, they can easily be addressed. Issues of making bookings, and then for instance, I have a function, I'll need your support. You come around to help me, I'll give a deposit. You get a point. But I think before you set up your things, there are people who normally make their balance to be paid before they start work. I think that will have to be one of your key principles to put into consideration, because the more you're going to get the deposit and your balance remains, and people will be like, because after events people are always busy. After events people have a lot of debts to pay. After events people are stressed because they've spent a lot of money. Now again they'll feel, I am done giving Chris events money, yet they haven't. Now by the time you start demanding such amount of money, you realize that that money is not being given to you. Be like, okay, let me give you a grace period of this time. Another event will come, you'll have to focus on the next event, forgetting the summary that you're supposed to collect. So how about going for an event, you get your deposit, reaching on the at the venue, you first demand for your balance, then you set things. Then later I think that alone will help you. I think that's actually something done as well by the artists and other people. Like you go host an event, to go perform somewhere, but your money has to be given first before you get on stage, such that later on you'll not be having controversies of fighting here and there. I don't know if you can work on that.
Yeah, actually last week we made a change in our policy, because at first we used to demand for a deposit of 50% before doing the work. So now we have changed to a deposit of 80%, before the work is done. So that 20% can be paid after. Because if you demand 50% after, it is normal, it is hard for clients to pay. And then also most clients, they pay 50% deposit, then when you're doing work, they just see you doing the work and they underrate the work. Like, not that the work is bad, but they just see you dressing chairs, they think this one cannot be worth the money they are paying. They just underrate that work. They feel that we are charging more, but the work we do is easy, not really less, because they feel that they can also do that work. Why not? Okay. So with that, they tend to not paid the full amount afterwards after the agreement. But with our new policy, we are working on it really. We are starting with 80% deposit, but I believe in the near future we are going to go with 100% payment before the work is done. Yeah, because the 20% allowance we are giving now to be paid after is, sometimes clients, they also doubt. They may be thinking after paying full amount, this person may not turn up and disappoint them. So we give that percentage of 20 for them to trust us. Yeah.
Quite amazing. It's good to set standards, and people will also have to respect it the way it is, because when it comes to branding alone is not something easy. He had told you earlier on how he started and where he has reached. It doesn't mean that it took him just a day to brand himself as Chris Events. People get to know Chris Events in a very hard way. So all you need to do is sometimes respect someone's brand, give that person's flowers, and appreciate the little that person does for you. It also helps him or her somewhere else. We came to realize that basically West Nile is good at underrating people's brands. Let's be very honest on that. So you are asking for my service, I offer, but later on you are not appreciating. You want Chris Events to go and decorate your baby shower, your introduction, your wedding, wherever, mention it. But later on, after giving some little bit of percentage to him, you don't pay back the balance. Now, how is he going to pay the workers? How is he going to pay his rent? How is he going to cater for power? How is he going to cater for the next service? You're giving him 100,000, 200,000. The workers need to be paid. They need to go home with something. How about that? Sometimes let's learn to appreciate someone. Let's learn to give his or her flowers. Let's learn to respect brands. Let's learn to use someone within your limit. If the price is too much, tell him this price is too much, I cannot go with you. Next time, better. If it is affordable, be like, okay, thank you, I'm going to work on this. Pay my money, let me do your work. We call it a day. Next time you call me for the next service. As easy as that. We all know that challenges are part of business. But then, this person is going to stand here firm to work over these challenges, and later on, focus and build himself, go to the next, and then you'll be like, oh, I thought he was down because I didn't pay his money. Then I don't know what kind of shame you're going to carry later on. But you didn't talk about that is the competitors. We know there's so many people who are under events, like do decoration and so forth. I don't know if they are not your threat or they actually there to make you to work extra, because most times I do see in business challenges is actually I consider it in a very positive way, because what I do, if you do it, I'm going to bring in a new strategy to make sure I keep my clients, such that my clients don't go to your place, because what service you offer is the same service I am offering. That's why we are looking at competitors in those two aspects. So I don't know if they're threats to you, or do you see your competitors as actually you receive them in a positive way, because if they're not going to be there, where else are they going to be? And then you look at yourself, no, I can do this with my competitors, I can't do it without my competitors. So how to look at your competitors next year?
My competitors, I know they are there, but one thing that motivates me is I want to do something new. Because for me, in my head always, what I want is the decoration I do today should not be the same as the one tomorrow or yesterday. So always I focus on making a difference in my work. Yeah. And then basically it is that. Yeah.
So you look at your competitors in a very positive way.
In a very positive way. Yeah.
All right, let's drop that. And I would like, I've always been saying that you cannot get stuck on one business or on a business knowing so well that it has no impact on your life, it has no impact on the people around you. Then you continue doing such a business. The only business you get stuck on is where you feel it has its importance, it has its benefit, it has the use that you really want to see from this business. From your living room, you're in the office. Now in this office, what are you doing? What impacts have you tried to get from this business? What have you achieved is what we are looking at. You as a Chris Events, what are your benefits in this business?
Yeah, first and foremost, one of my greatest benefits I cherish most is connecting with people, getting to know people from different parts of this country. And then this decoration business, it has taken me to places personally I holding that like risks. Yeah. So through that connection, I got to learn a lot from people, and I met a lot of people. And then this business also, yeah, I can say the profits are there. Yeah, that one is obvious. Yeah, so it has sustained me in a lot of projects. Yeah, as you can see, I keep on adding other projects. I do a lot of things apart from this business here, though the backbone of the income is the business. Yeah. And then to the community, it also has benefits to the community. Yeah, I've managed to employ at least 10 youths whom I work with, and then I've also trained a lot of youths in decoration. Yeah, others I train them free of charge. The ones who can afford, I tell them to pay, but if you can't afford, I just train you for free. Yeah, that's what I've been doing. And then also this business here, I've worked with a lot of these upcoming artists. I normally support their video shooting, their events, like shows. I do their backgrounds. I do for them decorations as part of my, it's just an offer. Yeah, it's like a support. And then also I've sponsored so many events. Yeah, like one of them is it was not Miss, but Kitenge Party. Yeah, I used to sponsor Kitenge Party. And then so many other events I sponsored them. Yeah, I think basically those are the benefits of this business for me and the community around me. Yeah.
All right, something that is actually related to the community is one thing I love and put interest so much into, because we're looking at youths who graduates, we're looking at youths who are school dropouts because of school fees issues. Their parents couldn't afford. Most of the youths actually these days, they support themselves in school. They go in the evening, they hustle. Tomorrow you see them the whole day in class. They don't have time for other things. Their focus is just to make money, to make sure they finish the level. And those are youths that we really so much need to give support to. So if you are venturing to this, or you have done this, we really need to say thank you so much for that great work, because it's not easy. Then this alone will actually take us through to the youths who are idle, always sitting by the roadside, always just seeing you, hey, Chris Events, you see, those youths, we have them in our community. So here we're looking at how best can we bring these youths into the level they feel that at least they could get something at the end of the day. How are you going to advise these youths generally, youths who are not doing something for themselves, but they could? You get, they really could do something. It's a piece of advice that we really need to throw them at this very particular time.
Yeah, I think one of the biggest excuses the youths have is they don't have capital. Yeah, of which at some extent I don't agree with.
Because we looked at you started without capital, yeah, but you had a mind.
Yeah. So basically, I believe in knowledge. Knowledge comes first, and then because the first capital is the knowledge. Yeah, if you have the knowledge, then the other capital will come. And then that is just a lame excuse. Let me say like that. I believe that capital cannot be a big issue. If you have the knowledge, then if you have the plan, someone can even support you. Yeah, you just need to have a good plan. You focus on that plan, then other things will come later. But first step in life is for you to have the plan. I want to do this. and then ways will open for you. That's even how me personally I can testify to that one. That's how Chris events came. Yeah.
All right, I hope you take that into consideration as a youth, and you say how best you are going to work within your limits. Something that you cannot manage, please don't allow it to lead you into trouble. If you can't just do it, don't just force it. If you can do it, do it. There's you. Now he has said this. You can come to him and share knowledge. He has said those who cannot afford, he even take them through the teachings, like how you can become a good decorator, how you can do your decorations. You can start right from your room, how you're going to arrange your room. That is actually part of decoration. How you're going to lay your bed. Now this alone will have to get into someone's living room. This will have to get into someone's baby shower, introduction. So you start bit by bit. Don't rush when you cannot do it. Don't take decisions when you are actually, happy. I used to say, don't take decisions as well when you are angry. First, stabilize. Like now, as in demo there, I would know everything from you. Okay, I've now this. You start making go. Can I come and decorate your wedding? Like how? Why do you have to do that? Why do you have to grace someone's baby shower? Why do you have to grace someone's party? Take time. Brand yourself a bit by bit, gradually, and the process will go on its own. So we are looking at your future plan about Chris events. It's been 2016 up to 2024. You have so far achieved this. What more in the next 3 to 4, 5 years that is coming ahead of you?
Yeah. As Chris events, we are looking at in the next 5 years to be the biggest brand in West Nile and part of northern Uganda. That's where we are aiming at. Then as Chris events, we are looking at having a media house for Chris events. Yeah, that's actually where the dream is. Yeah, and then as Chris events, we are looking at doing something in the community, but I can't disclose now. Yeah, but we are planning on that to do something to give back to the community. And then as Chris events, we are looking forward working with other youths, how we can support them, how we can help them to also grow. Yeah.
All right, that is as far as their plan in Chris events is concerned, and that's a very, very good one. We got our ears and attentions all to you. I'm going to be following this so closely to see how far we have gone. And now we are as well in actual, we are just in the wrap up of this show. And but before we get for the wrap up of this show, you did say earlier on that you have 2 ladies under you and with eight gents. Is it that the ladies are not interested in doing this, or you just wish to have few ladies and then with more guys to work under a Chris events?
Decoration work, most of the works we do at decoration, it requires energy. Yeah, it requires basically energy. And then decoration involves climbing on tents. Yeah, so of course, me personally, I feel that ladies cannot do that. Yeah, and then it will also not be good for them to climb up the tents. Yeah, so that's why I preferred like fewer number of ladies. Yeah, but in future, as we grow, we are going to increase the number of ladies. Yeah.
Girl power. I fight for ladies so much, and but it's okay. That is it. But I'm glad that you have ladies. Whether 1, 2, those enough, and that alone will have to tell me that there's gender equality right at Chris events. Have you ever get bookings out of Arua City, like other parts of northern, like Gulu, maybe crossing to South Sudan, Central, other places, or you have been yet within West Nile? Is something I as well need to know.
So far I've worked in a number of places like Congo. I've ever worked in Congo, Moyo, Yumbe, Koboko, Maracha, Terego, Nebi, Pakwach, and then Kampala. Yeah.
So let's assure Gulu people that you're coming through. This alone is going to be a very great limelight for you, South Sudan, because you have already worked with South Sudanese. Yeah, that is already a green, a green light. So all in all, we'll be giving this opportunity to each and every person who would love to have West Nile TV to work with. We're always here to give you the opportunity. We're always here to give you the platform. Now you're too young for my next question, because my next question will be in regards to your retirement. At this age, you cannot retire. But all in all, let's just have a backup. You will not retire, but you can get tired. then you'll have to either have your next of kin, either being your child, being a relative, in case. Now, this question is actually very, very vital. In case you are not there, you are taking up, and you have your workers, yes. But is there someone who can do the same work you are doing in case you are not there, and then the person leads the team to wherever they're supposed to go? Let's assume you have 2 events in a day. You are basically taken up alone in the other event somewhere out of Arua, and then the event is also up next year, but you need someone to go with. You'll have to get a team to take the team through to that very particular place. Either the ones you are training or you're working with, or a relative who can sit or step in your shoes and do the same thing you are doing. Is there that person?
Yeah, I think I would say my team, because I have very talented team and I believe in them. Yeah, I believe in my team. They can do anything. So I don't have to worry. Okay. Yeah. And then about the retirement, Chris Events is here to stay. It's not retiring. Right. But I believe that, yeah, as it grows, my team, the ones I work with, I think they can also take over. Yeah, with time. Yeah.
All right, let's summarize. We're only remaining with 2 minutes. I'm going to give you 1 minute to summarize everything and have your last word, and we call the show off.
Yeah, I thank everyone who is watching out there for supporting Chris Events. My clients whom I've ever worked with, thank you so much. And then, as I said, you can locate us at Ochiwa Coast for all your events, whether being baby shower, birthdays, wedding, introduction, corporate events. Chris Events is here for you. And then you can follow us on Facebook. We have a page there. You can like our page to get timely updates about Chris Events. And earlier on, I did mention that we have billboard space. So if you feel that you want to put your brand to display, you can locate us. We have a space billboard where you can put your advert on. The billboard is just in town there, along Transport Road there. Yeah, you can reach to us. We discuss about it and we see how we can push your brand. And then to also the youths who are interested in maybe learning decoration, you can reach out to me. Don't worry about the payment, the charge, what. Just come. What I want is how interested you are, not really the charge. Thank you so much.
Right. I thank you as well, Chris Events, right in Ochiba, Costa. Thank you so much for honoring our call, and thanks for coming through. Hope to work with you next time, maybe in future, in nearby future, or have you right there. Thank you so much, our viewers. It's been the Business Bank hashtag Dream Big and Start Small every single Wednesday. Let's meet again next week. It's been Lady Bits with you. Good day.
West Nile TV, lighting up the region. Kylian Mbappe! Your
Bellingham, Vinicius Jr., Lamine Yamal, Antoine Griezmann. La Liga comes to Star Times.
A wild celebration!
The big stars, the tiki-taka football, Real Madrid and Barcelona live in your living room.
Real Madrid, a team of dreams!
Catch all 380 games live and in HD on Sports Premium Channel 259 and Channel 246 starting this August 15th. Subscribe to StarTimes Classic or Smart Bouquet at 36,000 Uganda shillings to enjoy the football experience affordably. StarTimes Football and limited passion.